I want to bring in country music star John Rich. Thank you very much for joining us, John. We appreciate it. Here's my question. Why did you pull Bud Light from your bar in downtown Nashville?
Well, it's real simple, Stu. It's called people aren't ordering it. So Bud Light has been the #1 selling beer at my bar, Redneck Riviera, down in Nashville since we opened our doors in 2018. Far and away the #1 best-selling beer, Bud Light. And about a week ago, when all this news broke, I told my general manager, I said, keep track on those Bud Light sales. I want to see what happens. And over the past 7 or 8 days, our Bud Light sales are non-existent, to the point where we had to call the distributor and say, hey, would you come down and pick up these 118 cases of Bud Light, because nobody's ordering them and they're just going to go bad sitting here. So at the end of the day, if the customers don't want it, I can't stock it.
You think it's a turning point? I mean, lots of companies in this country are very woke, and they push very woke points of view, political points of view. Now, this is pushback against Bud Light. You think we're going to see pushback in other industries, other companies, which are also trying to go woke?
Well, it's quite possible. I mean, I think Americans feel like their voices aren't heard anymore. We know about the censorship on social media. You know, you can't say what you want to say. You're never heard. And I think now they're going, well, if they're not going to listen to our words, maybe they'll listen to our dollars that we don't spend anymore. And that's the customer's right to do that. It's also Bud Light's right to market their product however they want to. It's their brand. It's their money. Talk about it however you want to. I do that with my brand, Redneck Riviera, God Family Country, Stuart. Pretty simple on my end.
What is your top-selling beer at your bar?
Since Bud Light has gone away, we're seeing a big surge in Yuengling right now. We're seeing Modelo pick up a lot. You know, people are finding other things to drink. It's pretty sad, too, because having a beer at the end of the day, that's supposed to be when you can forget about all the crazy stuff going on in the world, all the divisive stuff. But now you can't even pick up a beer without a bullhorn being in your face.
One last one. What's your top-selling liquor? I would imagine it's bourbon, because that's the all-American drink. What is it?
Yeah, so at my bar, it's a Redneck Riviera whiskey. It's by far and away the #1. My whiskey's now in 10,000 stores, Stu, all over the United States. RedneckRiviera.com has all my stores listed. Here's what's happening, Stu. Americans are falling out of love with brands that they've loved for a long time. They can't stay loyal to the brand. So they're going out and they're finding upstart brands, mid-tier brands, other brands that speak their language that they can stay loyal to.
I think I better get into your industry and your business. It sounds like it's profitable. John Rich, hey, thanks for being with us this morning. Always appreciated, John. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Stu.